Alright, welcome back everyone. Mike's working this time, that's a nice change. Okay. First off, addressing the obvious matter at hand. Well, not obviously obvious to me. I am dealing with a thunderstorm right now, so if the stream drops out at any point, I will not be back. Just know that now. But anyway, we left off with, we went to a party, we got drugged, we woke up the next day. Everything's fine. Someone with long red hair was kidnapped at the party. I think it's that druid guy. I have a lunch with Mr. Blake at some point. It's 11 now, it's probably like a 1 p.m. lunch. Yeah, I have lunch at 1 p.m. with Mr. Blake. Some lady... Where are my culprits at? What's her name? Which lady was it? Quarantine Quinn did a ritual in the first floor women's bathtub, so I will be checking that out in a second. Miss Dean has... Wrong button. Where's my thingamajiggies? I have a lot of new things to look into. Miss Dean has hid something in the catacombs beneath Blake Manor. I got to investigate that. And also, there should be a piano in the basement. The basement will probably open when a delivery is dropped off. So probably 2 p.m.-ish is when I'll be able to get into the basement. So yeah, that's about where I'm at. But so alright, let's get to it. Oh. Ominous. Oh, okay.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't... Maybe the service in the church?
The game's not having autosave. I gotta save manually, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just... be careful.
Well, thanks for the concern, Seamus.
Whatever. I better get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Interesting. He's gonna be at the stables. Do I have his timeline? I do not. Except for a bar at 4 p.m. Alright, well... First, let's check out the bathroom. Alright, looks normal so far. Ritual items. I mean, some candles, but okay, let's take a look at the candles. Oh, snap. Do I know this pattern? I don't think I know this pattern. Alright, maybe I just do it all, but how? Okay, I can't connect these. Okay, let me think. I'm a genius. What? What is all this? Is she trying to summon somebody, something? Okay. So I still gotta try and figure out her family history. Alright, so I guess I should ask around people about her former or past relatives. Yeah. Okay, so gotta ask around. So much to do today. What do you know, Mr. Zazant?
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Do you happen to know about any unusual deaths among the Quinn family? Yes, I've heard it said that the Quinn family is cursed, but you've met Mademoiselle Quinn. She seldom talks about it, and certainly not for any sort of gain, and so I don't consider it my business in any professional sense. However, I'll say this, I don't know about any sort of magic tied to it, but if the Quinns believe they are cursed, whether they are right or not, it's not without reason. From what I've gathered, the family has been the victim of tragedy more times than they can count. Okay. And what do you know about that ball we just had, huh? I can't say I was expecting a party of that sort. Ah, did it take you off guard? I cannot say I am shocked. You'll be surprised at how uncivilized high society events can get. At least you'll know now to brace yourself should you attend another.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Alright, him and I went to different parties apparently. However, he gave me what I needed. There's a curse. Quarantine Quinn's goal is to perform a summoning ritual. I couldn't even find it. To remove the curse from the Quinn family. Consider it. I know what happened here.
Miss Quinn wants to lift the curse on her family. I should find and confront her about this.
Alright. Already starting off strong with the confrontation. Hopefully she's back in the library. That's not good. Anything new here? No, this is all the same. Okay, so I have no idea where she is. That's not great. The bar is closed. This still a no-go? Still a no-go. Dining room's closed. Check the stables. Okay, well, until that lock is taken off, I can't do anything there. You're getting photos. Nobody's out front. Be a real bummer if everyone's in their room. And Mr. Varley's right there. Does he have his own mystery that I gotta solve? He does. I need to investigate his offices, which I believe are tied to the basement. Maybe the church is open? It is Sunday at 11 a.m. Maybe I can go to church? I mean, this place is a ghost town. No way everyone's in their rooms. They gotta be somewhere, right? I don't need her right now, but good to know she's out here. Believe this door goes to the church. Yep. Oh, I'm in. I thought that was gonna tell me to get fucked for a second. Okay. Well, this is new. I can analyze Mr. Dupree. Have I not analyzed him before? Yeah, I've already done that. That's weird. Why would you let me do that again? Should I be analyzing everybody again to see if somebody's changed? It's locked. Okay. There's definitely gonna be a secret somewhere here. Or I could be crazy.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars for me?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an unidentified tomb in what used to be Nubia. It was found with the canopic jars. It took the place among the set of the jar that would have held the entombed's heart. And yet, it was empty.
Rotted away?
No. There are mummified hearts that have lasted thousands of years. And the jar was still sealed. The jar, a vase, really, contained only wood ash.
And whose tomb was it?
It was unmarked. Unknown. Likely, whoever was buried there wished to be unknown. Or forgotten. I think it was the real final resting place of Nectonebo II. His royal sarcophagus was never used. He fled after defeat by the Persians and ended up in...
Nubia?
Yes, exactly this. Notably, he was considered to be a powerful magician.
So you suspect the missing heart is related to that.
I do not think the heart was missing. I think perhaps it was destroyed in some ritual of his. Truly, I do not know. And the vase was taken, making it hard to study.
Any idea who pilfered it?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase. Bernard Blake, a great-granduncle of the Marquess, though he never held the title himself.
And do you think your vase, it is here?
This is where my trail ends, so I'm hopeful. But I have searched this place as much as I can. There is only the basement and the residence.
Well, good luck to you. If I can help, I will. I am indebted for the jars.
No, that favor was paid for many times over by Evelyn in getting me this close. May her kindness to us both be repaid by her imminent return.
I hope so.
Library topic unlocked. Alright, well that was a lot of talking. I answered the best question. Oh, there's a lot to digest in chat. First off, just factory reset the phone. He has payment info saved to it. That info's already gone to the highest bidder. Just, Jesus Christ. Phones have so many sandboxes to prevent viruses and stuff, it's kind of blowing my mind. As someone that would, like, literally flash ROMs made by high school kids. But to answer Beth's original question, so far, I have found that Carantine Quinn, the woman from the library, her family is cursed, which is why she is the potentially last remaining one of her kind, of her line, I mean. And she is trying to perform a ritual that will remove the curse. I need to confront her about this, but I don't know where she is. Being that it was Sunday, I figured the church would be open, and sure enough it is, so here I am investigating. And I have not done much since I got here. Thank you, Brian. Alright, I'm gonna assume every mausoleum door is locked. Oh, this gravestone snapped in half. That's interesting. Alright, well, I didn't see any secrets, but these statues creep me out. Or at least the one behind the place does. The rest seem kind of fine.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand seance you're all here to attend this evening.
Stay for a while? If I leave, I get nothing out of this. Alright.
A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, He will lead us to them. If there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails where it might otherwise waver. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
6 facts uncovered. What? What 6 facts did I magically uncover? Alright, well, let's go analyze him. I don't think I've done that yet. Haunted expression, there's a troubled look in his eyes. Tired shoulders, he looks exhausted and like he has been exhausted for a very long time at that. Proud stature, an open, straight stance as is so common with the gentry. Pocket watch, though he might hide it, he is keeping a close eye on the time.
A new guest. You would be Mr. Ward, then. I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. A pleasure.
You have the better of me, sir.
Thank you, Casey.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. That is why I invited you to lunch today, to meet you before the seance later. I do hope you will attend.
Thank you for the invite, Marquess. I certainly hope to see you there.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome to my home and to the grand seance. I hope whatever you are looking for, you find it here.
Let's just dive into it, shall we? An event like this must seem strange to your peers. Mr. Ward, I have no peers. This is my land and my coin. I will make use of it in any way I wish. Let the babbling masses complain. It only serves to highlight how little they understand or dare to understand. Keep an eye on the time, Marquez. This seance has been in planning for some time now. As we near the seance itself, it feels as if time is slowing. I am most eager to get to it. Did you personally invite Miss Dean to the Manor, Marquez? The only guest that was invited was Miss Montevani. Her name was enough to bring the rest. Miss Dean's late departure is frustrating enough without her having been invited, frankly. Forgive my discussion of money at a time like this, but surely Miss Montevani's talents couldn't have come cheap. No, indeed, but for an event so important as this one, I will only have the best. And this seance is very important. Mr. Ward, have you not figured that out by now? The expense, the people, the distance they have come? It will be one of the most important nights in history. What can I ask you about? Might I ask what actually caused the carriage accident? I suppose you might. It happened 3 years ago. Mary had taken the boy to Gafour for a treat to see the boats. I suspect there was no reason for it, other than her good heart. A storm came in that day. Quickly, the driver suggested they return to the manor before it became too severe. But they left it too late. The roads were muddy, the wind strong, a tree fell, and in his efforts to avoid it, the driver lost control of the carriage. It tumbled, and Mary was, well, she was gone. The driver, bless him, managed to pull Walter out and carried him back to the manor. The driver succumbed to his own injuries a few hours later, bleeding out. No doctor could get here in time to save him. That this happened on October 31st is an irony not lost on me, though it is entirely coincidental. So many things to talk about. When I arrived, I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I have seen this woman. Though she is no woman, she is a specter. I see her across the manor, more now as the place fills and the hour draws near. Sometimes I think she is Mary, but no. Let's discuss Mary, shall we? Let's get right up in there. I heard of your late wife. My condolences. My thanks, Mr. Ward. You know, it was a controversial marriage. Our family were not of high enough status for my title. My Aunt Catherine, God rest her soul, was just glad I had married at all. She felt I had thrown too much of myself into this hotel business. She was right, of course. After the hardships of the famines, I had felt it was important to secure the family house and finances. But for whom, with no heirs? But then, if Mary had not come to stay here, we would never have met, and so the great wheel turns. Have you ever felt love, Mr. Ward? She unlocked me, is how I would describe it. She is my every... I am sorry, Mr. Ward. You'll have to excuse me a moment. Thank you. Now, where were we? What? What did you just do? You just needed a moment mid-talk? Well, let's keep twisting the knife here then, shall we? Are there any Blakes left? No, the manor was full once, the family larger, but it is just Walter and I now. No doubt some distant relatives exist somewhere, but I don't know of them. The numbers dwindle each generation, tragedy and marriage into other families. The west of Ireland is very remote. Once a woman has been betrothed, she rarely keeps in touch and is even less likely to return. Alright, let's just knock out 4 more and then we'll get out of this conversation. It must be a great privilege to be the Marquess of Dune. It is, but I cannot lie, the title means less nowadays. The family is smaller, the holdings smaller still. It is my hope that turning the manor into a hotel and hosting this event will play their parts in reinvigorating the role before I pass it on to Walter. You look to be carrying the world upon your shoulders, Marquez. These last few years have not been easy, but that will all be in the past soon. A new day, a new chapter is only hours away. You seem worried. Is everything all right? Do I now? I suppose it is fair to say that I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it will be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. If you'll forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I, but these things, rituals, rituals. You mean to say that it was part of the seance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we performed the seance, but we've been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Alright. I gleamed a little bit from that. Still a ways to go. I need to investigate his residence, which will require some breaking and entering. I don't even know how to break and enter to it, so that's gonna be tricky. In the meantime, can I get back into that church, please? There's a search price, but don't to start them, I think. Fuck! So how am I going to get into the catacombs? Is every door's locked, right? You know what? I'm gonna try every single one. Every single door is getting checked. I'm gonna check the sides too. I'm checking everything. I am... Oh, I can't even go in that. Ah, dang it all. Alright. I am at... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm stuck. When is that delivery? So 12 p.m. I can probably get into the church. 1 p.m. I have a lunch. Delivery is at 2 p.m. I can eavesdrop on those two, but I already know their stories. Do I? Wait. Have I solved the... what that guy's name is? Oh, I have not. I need to investigate his quarters. And check the relationship. Okay, maybe I will eavesdrop on that real fast.
Ah, if I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier. You could have told me.
And what excuse would you have to come to a place like this, lass?
A fervent desire for more rain.
Well, that might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you. How are things back home, as it goes?
Oh, well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father. We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you. Neither do the boys, I don't think.
That would be hard if you did, love. But, how are you these days, with the on the Sherlock?
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing and anything that go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
That didn't get me anywhere.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
There are tunnels beneath the house catacombs, really, filled with skeletons. There. No, that can't be. I know about something like that. I've been working here for years. I wouldn't have missed. How could I miss that? You knew Miss McLeod before this event? Aye, Mr. Ward, I did. For a previous posting. I worked for her family. Known her since she was a bairn. She's like a daughter to me. I've always done my best to look after her when others couldn't. It seems Miss McLeod slipped off to meet Mr. O'Mara without her chaperone. Without her? But then, why have the chaperone here at all? That girl, I swear, she's going about this all wrong. I've heard this song recently that I just cannot place. Does it sound familiar to you? Can't say I recognize the tune. I'm not really the musical sort. If you tried it on an instrument, it'd come back to you. Mr. McLeod claims to have an ability she calls a second sight. Would you know anything about that? The gift of foresight. It's passed down through families back home. Not every generation gets it, mind. If that girl tells you something's about to happen, Mr. Ward, you'd best heed her. There could be a lot depending on it. Not getting me anywhere. You'll think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? A portal, like a window. Of sorts. A portal to another... How do I put this? If you mean to say a portal to another world, then no. I've not seen nothing like that in my time here. But if you saw one or think you did, I believe it. This place has secrets for sure, and it's selective about who it shows them to. Miss McLeod mentioned she has a photograph of the two of you. She does she? God bless that girl for keeping it all this time. Must have been over a decade since that was taken. Have you ever noticed anything odd about Miss McLeod's behavior since she's been here? I've overheard her complaining about a loss of sight, but it's not my place to pry. I'm confident the matter is resolved now, sir. She'll be right in no time. I could have sworn I saw a woman watching something in the fountain. When was this, sir? Late on Friday night when I arrived. Well, that seems unlikely to me, sir. The girls are dedicated, but not that much. I came across this map. I think it might be of the catacombs below the manor. I still can't believe there are catacombs here. I wonder if that key... No, never mind. What key? What key? Let me ask about key. Maybe this? Do you know how much... Do you know much... Do you know much about witchcraft and magic, Mr. Hunter? Well, I wouldn't call it witchcraft, but I have my own way of things. There's a long tradition in Scotland of knowing how to bring a person good fortune or ward off evil. Things you can make to that effect and the like. One more question. I can't say I was expecting a party like that. I had the impression Marquez Blake was rather more austere. He usually is. I don't know what possessed him to agree to it, let alone see it all arranged. I never had the impression I knew him all that well, but it seems I know him even less than I thought.
Huh. I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so there's a key. But I'm not getting any further with him without breaking and entering. To a place I don't know how to get to. Let's see. Where does this story go again? Okay, no go. Let's check the hedge maze. I'm really spiraling here. I wish I could at least find Quinn. I can probably maybe wrap her story up if I just knew where she was. But everyone else seems to be tied to the basement.
Andiamo, little well. You show me nothing.
Well, I guess this proves that Fiat was not kidnapped.
Don't go getting worked up about it now, or you won't get anywhere. Scrying is a delicate art. The mind must be relaxed, but focused. Not so easy. At least, not at first.
I am focused. I'm a magician, and a very good one. This should not be hard for me.
None of that. You're better than that, aren't you? Don't let pride cloud your mind. You're focused, perhaps, but on what?
My family, of course. Except... no. When I think of them, I imagine what these people would say of me. Leaving them as I did. But what choice did I have? A magician must glitter. Whatever mod she's born in, she must bloom and escape to survive.
You put too much on yourself.
Santo cielo, says she, carrier of woes.
Well, I'd rather carry woes than expectations. Sometimes we just need to put down the load, Carmela.
Oh, I see them. But I forgot how good it feels to see them. It has been so long, and I am so far from home. Ah, cielo. Is that rain?
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
I found a red hair inside a fawn mask. Does that mean anything to you? Well, it's not mine if that's what you're asking. I wasn't at the ball. Oh, good to know. Good to know. I have heard that Miss Quinn's family are under some sort of curse. Ah, so she's one of those Quinns. It all makes sense now. That's a lot of tragedy for one family. But they didn't visit upon themselves, at least in the beginning. She seems like a nice girl herself, though I hope it doesn't get her. We could do with more people like her around. You weren't wearing a skull mask to the ball last night, were you? My dear Declan, I wasn't at the ball. You wouldn't catch me dead at a thing like that. No offense meant, of course.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Miss Callahan is present and accounted for. The red hair wasn't hers. There's only one other person here with that hair color and length. Domhnall O'Finn must be our missing man. Investigate room 20. Finally! Something I can do. I have the key, and I love to break and enter. Although it's less breaking when there's a key. I also took the long way to the door. Okay, I have 8 minutes until noon, and at noon I do want to get to that church and see if I can snoop around and maybe find a way into the catacombs. But 8 minutes is plenty of time to break into a room. This has not gone down in like 2 or 3 streams, and it feels bad. Feels bad. 18, 19, shit, one more. 20. Wait. Wait. Do I not have the key to his bedroom? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Southwest corridor upper? Southwest corridor upper? The southwest key is lost in the basement storeroom, motherfucker! Wait, what's on the floor? There's a thing on the floor. Something on the floor. I saw it too. Floor. Looks like a necklace. Oh. Erectile dysfunction. A locket with the initials ED inscribed on the front. Evelyn Dean, perhaps? There's a sigil cut into one side, and a small vial of blood on the other. What is this doing here? Room 22 for my notes, that is where Mr. Coventry is staying. Okay. Oh, know what's funny? This sigil that I just found is how you solve the coded papers. I already figured that out last stream with my massive fucking 5 head. Alright, so that's actually not helpful anymore. But this vial of blood... I can't discuss that with anybody. I can ask Mr. Coventry about this locket, though. Alright, well that's something I can do. Damn, I can't believe everything revolves around the freaking basement. I can't get into it right now. Like, once I get access to the basement, I'm gonna have to speedrun doing all this shit that I've been, like, just stacking up. Have I seen Mr. Coventry? He's in church right now. Of course. Let's go to the stables and check with the guy waiting for a delivery. Ask about his erectile dysfunction. Are men usually talking about that with strangers? Yeah, probably not. We just buy gas station boner pills.
What's taking him so long? Oh, sorry, sir. Can I help you with something?
What do you know of the catacombs of the Manor? Oh, I've heard they exist, but I've never been able to find them. Wait, how do you know about those? Wait, how did I know about them? Huh, for a moment there, a real want-to-know crept up in me, but it's gone again. Odd. I wouldn't have... I can't talk tonight. I wouldn't have... I still can't talk. Restarting. Boop, boop, boop. I wouldn't have expected the Manor to put on a party such as that ball. They act so high and mighty, these people, but there's not much difference between them and us. They just like to pretend there is, that's all. Was it good? Yes. It was a new experience, if nothing else. Ah, lucky sod. Whoever was adding to the wine seemed to kick things off for ye at least. Speaking of wine, I have like a bottle of alcohol that I have not used yet. Did I find that like 5 years in advance, or am I missing something with that? Have you noticed anything strange around the manor, like ghosts? Oh, that? You don't have to mind that stuff too much, sir. Largely they can't harm you. Largely.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, because don't I have that on me as like an item? Yeah. Poison, a bottle of drinking alcohol with a high ethanol content. Like, what do I do with that? Man. I feel like I'm just stuck waiting for the church to let out at noon. Which, I mean, it's only 3 minutes, to be fair. Dumb question. Can I go into the ballroom? Oh, wait, I can? Oh my god. This is where it happened. Show me your secrets. I'm in the catacombs. I've done it. I'm a master. I'm a master of entering. But where am I? I am here. And I have a map. I have a map. And the map tells me to go here, which should translate to here. It is locked, but it looks like it was recently used. This looks to be the area marked on the map Mrs. Lau gave me. I wonder who might have a key. Are you kidding me? I just won't let me in! I'm so close. Oh, wait, there's a guard room. Well, the guard probably has a key. I should save. I'm a little lost. Where am I? I've gone too far. Up one, over one. Guard room. I bet the key would be on this hook here. That is a problem. Why does the catacombs have a dungeon? Does your catacombs not have a dungeon? No, like of course locked. With a mysterious symbol. Quite interesting. Oh, it's a one-way door. Interesting. Where do I go about getting a key, though? Alright, well, I have 1 minute to kill. I think, anyway. Yep. Yeah, nothing to examine. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody for 1 minute.
Ah, Mr. Ward.
Does the name Wilhelmina Blake mean anything to you? A great aunt of mine. If I am not mistaken, I don't recall much about her. She disappeared long before I arrived into the world. But yes, I do recall that she disappeared. We have a portrait of her in the lobby, I believe, and no doubt something on her in the library if you were interested.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
Alright, noon. Everyone get the fuck out of church. Sunday morning is over. Realize Marchioness Mary Elizabeth Blake, beloved daughter, wife, and pillar of the community. May the good Lord keep you ever by his side, my love. Alright, let me into the church. Oh, Mr. Coventry, I gotta talk to you, but first I want to get into this church. What do I want to talk to you about? Oh, the locket. Oh, Tisket, Tasket. Let's go bother him first.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Oh, why that belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married, Dabney. She was Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her. You see, I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry Smith, before we married. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Dabney. Oh, well, Well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Oh, this guy's guilty as fuck. Alright, I need to find the key to his room, which is in the basement. They said we all forgot. I did not. I remember. Oh, you were so scared. I thought you were the Reverend for a second. I solved your issues, right, mister? Yeah, you had to donate your money. I remember. I remember. Baptismal font. No doubt many's the Blake who was baptized here, but has not seen use in many, many years. A votive stand? A votive stand with some candles still burning. A Bible? Bible written in English. It's open on 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. There must be secrets here. Best be careful not to knock this down. Is there really nothing here? Oh! This altar cross looks as if it's made of gold. It might well be, I suppose. What? Why? I'll be back. I'll be back with better ideas. Still locked. Gotta find people. I was hoping for a trapdoor as well. Oh, there you are! I gotta confront you! Hello, hi!
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating?
Your goal is to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family.
You figured that out, did you? Why I'm nose deep in all these godforsaken books. You're right, of course. I will... Well, you have a look about you that says I don't have to plead the veracity of my case. Is that right? Oh, thank God. That's what all my work is about. I'm trying to lift the curse before it kills the last of us. But just our luck, I've reached a dead end. After everything. All this work, all this death, it couldn't just be simple. God forbid. God forbid I actually manage it. I have it, you know. The name of the woman who cursed my family. Biddy Eve O'Connor. And if I could only speak to her, I might be able to appease her. But there are too many spirits with her name. And without some item from her, I just cannot reach her. And I can't see what else I could do about it.
Yeah, see, your issue there is her name is Biddy, and there's a lot of people praying to the spirits asking for biddies.
I will keep trying, of course. But I think my fate is sealed. Mine and my little sisters. We'll all die like the rest of my family because of the cruelty of my ancestors. Bastards. All of them. And that's that. What else is there to say about it? I don't want to talk about this any longer. But, look, take this. If you find anything to do with it all, tell me, would you? God knows there's nothing else for it.
Something belonging to the spirit.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
You've done some quite extensive research on the O'Connors, Miss Quinn. Well, yes, this is not something I'm doing by hand, Cicero. There's just about every record I could possibly need in these papers. Plus a lot of the magical notes, you could probably ignore those. That bit I sorted out, they're mostly in a shorthand anyway.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
Can I investigate what you gave me? Alright, let me go talk to the girl over here. Oh wait, actually no. I need to talk to Miss Barbosa. That's Miss Sham. Okay, never mind. Good, there's 4 people I can act on, but I don't have the final piece. There's people up here, but not the ones I need.
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
I've certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Okay. Find Miss Barbosa. Find a key for the catacombs. Was Miss Barbosa the one trying to use the telegraph? I think she may have been. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know where Miss Barbosa is currently. Oh, my tiny head's spinning. Oh.
The body of Christ.
What did I just walk into?
Amen.
Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then, be on your way now. God bless you.
Thank you, Father.
Mr. Ward, would you care to join us for communion?
Oh, God. Well, Miss Barbosa's here, and I kind of need her, so... Hey, yeah, sure, communion sounds great. You got any cookies? Is there something I want to contemplate while I'm here? The missing guest, the burning man, why am I still here? The missing guest. How about that?
It has become clear that Miss Dean is only part of what is happening here. But why were she and Mr. O'Finn both taken? She is a high society lady, and he is, well, the polar opposite to that. What on earth could possibly link them?
And now, the Mass has ended. You may go in peace.
Thank fuck. What? No, pull me back inside. Fuck, I gotta talk to those people. All these people are now off limits to me. Ugh. Man. Man. I could try the basement door again. Nobody's in here. Any books I should look into? I read this already. Mary Blake? No, that's not new. Spiraling. Alright, let's go check the basement door. Actually, let's go check the catacombs real quick once more. Catacombs, then basement door. Still locked. Okay, hang on a second. That's interesting. Do I know where that goes? I don't. Okay. Check the guard room one more time, and then we're checking that archway. Hearing? Nothing. Okay, archway. Please, 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 please be something. Oh. What? Calm down, Dooley. I don't think it's another ghost. Alright, it was just the way he moved so sudden and while moving at all is horrifying. Yeah, I hope it doesn't catch on. My matchstick legs weren't made for that many frames. Well, I found an Easter egg before I solved the mystery. God damn it. Only I can accomplish such a feat. Nobody's ever out front anymore. Oh! Ho ho ho! What's happening there?
Where were you? This lot's been sitting here since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on.
The staff are all busy with the delivery. This might be my best chance to search in there. Oh ho ho! It's time! I got 33 minutes in the basement. Oh, there's so much to look at. Somebody's coming.
Borrow your dorm key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom, and I don't want to have to go all the way until I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the seance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Sake. All right, let's go.
Oh man, we're popping off now. Alright. Bunch of chemicals. Rack of various liquids, mostly different cleaning agents. Ironing board. Crumpled note. It's a letter addressed to Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. The paper is sweetly fragrant. I hope you will enjoy this dandelion tea, a beautiful relief for the aches and entirely unmagical. I see how uncomfortable I make you, but I am a practitioner and I am also a Catholic. That means when I am hated, I must answer with love. That is what it means to be godly. Proverbs 10:12, hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. It is signed by Miss Carmela Montavani. The paper looks like it was crumpled and shakily smoothed down. There were tea leaves, they are gone. Food orders for several of the guests. Mrs. Joyce has placed these around the manor for everyone's protection. A crib for a small child. The name Murphy is inscribed on the foot of it. Sinks. I don't know. It seems fine. Machines? Attention for drying and pressing the clothes. Yeah, not really needed. Okay. An apron. Apron that's needed mending a few times. Stove. Stove. I'd be drying the towels. Only someone's forgotten to light it. There's a stink of damp in the air. Alright, I seem to be safe to keep moving. Need a key for the dormitory. Okay, let's check the storeroom. Finally getting back to the breaking and entering. It feels good. Feel at home now. Lockup for precious items is locked. There's a ring of keys inside. The other gate is open, but it's blocked by all sorts of boxes and trolleys. I need to push the trolleys aside and scramble around if I want to get inside. What do you mean, push the boxes around? Is there another door into here? Oh. How? Where do I want to move you to? Ah. Yes. I understand. Okay, minor jump scare. I'm a genius. Inventory of stored goods. There's a note scrawled here too. Saw a hunter car swing into the wall in the stable. Too drunk to be sure. Should go back tomorrow. Maybe. Rest of the text is unintelligible. Hey, I found what that is. Storage drop detailing where certain categories of items are kept. A set of keys. A key for the basement entrances, the key to the men's dormitory, and a master key for the southwest bedrooms. Southwest corridor? As far as I remember, that's where Mr. Finn's and Mr. Coventry's room. That seems like everything. Maybe it's best I move on and not push my luck being in here any longer. Oh, I also want to find a piano down here. Remember that being a thing that was important. Okay, well this is creepy. Nothing in there. A scrap of paper. There is a series of 6 symbols on it, but some have been scratched out in frustration. You see the spiral symbol here. Mr. Hunter must be experiencing the dreams well. Oh, hello. Number of letters from Miss McClaw to Mr. Hunter. They're not formal in nature. In fact, they are quite familial and affectionate. They had a close bond before this event. Letters addressed to Mr. Hunter. One seems to come from a brother in the Horseman's Word, and warns Mr. Hunter that she is visiting soon. A note from Miss McClaw to Mr. Hunter that indicates she believes Miss Dean's attacking her physically. You'll do something about this? I don't know what, but you will, won't you, Dara? Something to stop her attack on me, to stop whatever she's done to blind me. I would have thought it would be a relief to lose the sight, but now that I cannot see anything, I am more petrified than ever. If something's to go wrong, I won't know until it's too late. Please, Dara, you have to stop her, by any means. I wonder if Mr. Hunter acted on this information. Given their relationship, he may have.
I should close the mystery of the kidnapped person's identity. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
book of incantations from the horseman's word. A page on binding charms is held open by some twigs. The charm is made and inserted into the recipient's chimney. Is this something he has done? Oh ho ho! I got you now, buddy. Now, what's your deal, you freak? Travelogues and other guides to Europe? Travel plans. A map of Europe with some locations marked on it. Between us and the books, it seems Mr. Doyle is quite eager to leave Blake Manor and see the world. Pencils and other art materials. Burned piece of paper must have fallen from the stove. Burning says, why can't I remember? I have to protect the poor lass. My baby. And then, what? I don't have a baby. There's a line of symbols, but some of them are lost to the charring. What a strange box. I recognize the symbol on top from somewhere, but what do those other symbols mean? I wonder, can I get it open? What's this? A handkerchief with Evelyn Dean's initials on it? Why does Mr. Doyle have this under his pillow? What's this? He's making maps of the grounds? The code to this is very... It's very weird, but I recognize it. I have it in here somewhere. I know I do. Or do I have it? I know it's in here. Circle plus symbols, 2 circles. That's not enough. Circle plus symbol two circles. Oh, that is it. A pile of letters, Mr. Doyle. The more recent ones have gone unopened. They're from Father Sano and seem to be urging Doyle to finish his work here as quickly as possible. I found the sigil to free the Aeon. Hurry and find me where it rests so I may free us all from the Black Iron prison. Holy shit. Okay. Well, let's have a think on everything I just learned. Okay. Dara Hunter's goal is to protect Miss McLeod. Dara Hunter's goal is to bind Miss Dean to protect Miss McLeod from harm. Consider it. What if? I know what happened here.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
Alright. Let's save. Let's get out of here. I still gotta find like a piano down here though. They're over there. A book. Probably not important. Can't get past this box. I come back later, maybe they'll be gone when the delivery is finished. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so perhaps I'll come back. Real quick, does this door open? Ah, I need a different key. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll be back to find that piano. Mark my words. All right. Let's break and enter some more rooms, shall we? This is great. I love having new keys. All right, Mr. O'Finn's or Mr. Coventry? Which room shall we do first? I've already been in that room, and this is the end of the hall. Decisions. Well, I know no one's in Mr. O'Finn's room, so maybe I should check Coventry first. Coventry? Okay, yeah, we're in agreement. Okay. Dracula by a Bram Stoker. A letter instructing that on the event of his death, all of Mr. Coventry's assets be transferred to Walter Blake. That is quite the will. Cufflinks. Single cufflink, where is its counterpart? Oh, interesting. Will I find a cufflink at a scene of a crime, perhaps? History book, local book. Painting supplies. A painting. A portrait of a lady. Is this Miss Dean? This is unexpected. Pills? Small supply of sleeping pills? Or are they erectile dysfunction gas station pills? The schedule. Just a book. Nothing under here, nothing under there. Work corresponds addressed to Simon Coventry. Appears to be a list of ring sizes along with some figures listing the prices of requested diamonds for Coventry's jeweler business. Various unfinished paintings. He has a talent, no doubt. Various painting supplies. Alright, well. I think we have seen enough here. I don't see any loose floorboards. Well, I gotta kill a minute, so... Well, let's check out that portrait. Richard Blake, the 8th of Marquess of Dune. And there's lunch in the dining room right now. I gotta get to. Before I do that, I want to try getting some evidence on Mr. Finn, if I can. What in heaven's name? Alright, well, before we get to that... A druidic sack. Bag full of ritual components, maybe? A flute, bones, stones with Ogham carved into them? A tiny bird skull? This could really only belong to Mr. O'Finn. Wait. The symbol on this bag, it's the same as Miss Dean had in her notes. Does that mean Mr. O'Finn is also descended from those ancient bloodlines? Would that be why he was taken too? Some runes. Mr. O'Finn must have dropped them. There's something marked on the... there, but I can't make any details. I need to move the bed. Drag marks. Looks as if the bed has moved recently. This is the same marking as was under Miss Dean's bed. Was he an intended victim? Was he meant to walk to his fate too? But then why was he attacked and taken? Is there another party involved, or did the kidnapper find themselves needing to act suddenly for some reason? Looks as if he slept on the floor by the fire. Might have saved him from the magic trap under his bed. Had he not been kidnapped? Oh, that's funny. The kidnapper, or the culprit, did not think about the fact that he was a weird druid. This is Mr. O'Finn's circlet. And that's his staff. There are markings inscribed on it, but what do they mean? Fire is dying out. Alright, well, I shall be back. Alright, a lot of progress being made. Let's go to lunch. I do not want to miss that.
Mr. Ward, will you be taking your lunch now?
Yes.
I am. In fact, the Marquez has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor. You will join me for lunch then?
Yes. Thank you for the offer. I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
I lost my, brother, Eamon. We were firemen.
Were?
I stopped. After a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds? But not her. After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the seance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Alright, that gave me a tiny bit of info. Now, I gotta find the library. Found it. Okay, this is what I gotta look at. Ogham. Information on Ogham carvings. Read on. It looks like these carvings are written in the ancient Irish alphabet of Ogham. This book has a table of letters here. This be used to translate the carvings of Mr. O'Finn's staff. I need to translate the carvings on the staff. Each letter is composed of several lines, which letter matches each set of lines. Oh, jeez, I gotta work. Oh, it's an M. It's an O. It's a backwards F. It's a backwards F. It's a backwards F. Is that a D? It's gotta be a D, right? It's a D. And then it's a T. And then it's an H. And then it's a C. And then it's an O. And then it's an I. And then it's a is that just an A? Yep. And then we got a Z. It's not a Z, it's an R, duh. Then we got give me a D. Phrasing. And then it's an N. Then it's an A. Then we got an L. Then we got I. Then we got A. And then we got N. Nope, obviously that's an S. Then we got A. Then we got L. Then we got H. Then we got G. Now that's definitely an I. And lastly, we got a D. The Ogham means Didlasal and Jahat Dom, which means... There must be a dictionary here somewhere. Yes, there. If my translation is correct, this means unlock the magic to me. The power in the phrase is tangible as I think it or speak it. So... Do I just go say that to the staff? I didn't quite get the manual on this stuff. Make another save before I fuck this all up. Alright, I'm just gonna go have a word with that staff and see what happens. Assuming I'm interpreting this correctly. Oh no. Somehow, wearing his crown gave me a vision of his final moments. He was talking with his kidnapper moments before being attacked. I think he recognized the culprit as somebody else. Hypothesis unlocked. Alright, let's have one final think of the night, shall we? Mr. Finn was taken because he recognized the kidnapper from their past. Consider it. I know what happened here.
The kidnapped person is Mr. O'Finn, and he was intended to be kidnapped. Just not in this manner. But the kidnapper seemingly panicked when Mr. O'Finn mentioned recognizing them from some time in their past, and so they rushed up their plans and took him at the ball, while everyone else was distracted. But before this happened, the Bonnie appeared. She seeks grief from death, but she quickly moved on from the kidnapper. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They knew O'Finn.
That is true, but it's impossible to know who O'Finn did or did not know now that he's gone.
They have an aura of death.
No. If they had such an aura,
yeah, right,
the
no,
Bonnie
no.
might well have been drawn to them.
They are protected from Fae.
It seemed that she was not interested in him, rather than forced away by some protection.
Perhaps that is true. So they suffer no grief then.
If the Bonnie turned away from him, it would be because there was no grief to sustain her. So anyone who was feeling grief from the loss of a loved one couldn't be the kidnapper.
Oh, that narrows it down, actually, a lot.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Mystery solved. Missing person. Dom Hale Finn was kidnapped. He was a culprit sex victim, but their hand was forced to take him earlier than intended. The culprit is not in mourning. Well, Marquez Blake won't shut the fuck up about his wife, so it can't be him. I don't know enough about her. I don't know enough about him. I would imagine he's mourning his mother, but I'm not going to rule it out. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 culprits. Potentially. Yeah, 6 culprits is where I'm at. And I got a lot of loose ends that I need to figure out. Very frustrating. Everyone's at lunch right now, so not a lot I can do besides go back to the basement. Which is what I will do next stream. Yep. It seems like next step is going to the basement. Wait. This says Father Sinnoh is currently in the catacombs, locked in a cell? Am I seeing that right? Okay. Real quick, super quick. I just want to run down there and see if that's accurate, because that's fucking weird. And I will forget about it if I sleep on that for a week. Which cell was he in? Where am I? Down and around. The fuck are you doing down here?
Father Sinnoh. Are you lost?
Don't play coy with me, child. I saw you come this way last night during the ball.
Oh, you're flipping on me.
Did you find it? A secret way further down.
A secret way further down?
Aye, no. I came here following somebody myself. I didn't know of it before. What are you looking for? A way further down to what?
Are you trying to find hell?
This is not the only secret buried beneath these grounds.
Do you know Mr. Doyle outside this event, this place? What an odd question. What makes you ask that, I wonder? Sigh. Seamus was part of my flock. He came here for work and eventually removed himself from the church. And so our correspondence slowed, then stopped. It is his life, his choice. What brought you to the catacombs? I suppose you have me over the proverbial barrel. You might think this very strange, Mr. Ward, but I am searching for something. An entity called an Aeon, though you might think of it as an angel of sorts. I believe one resides here on the grounds. I am hoping these catacombs will lead me to it. I found this map of the catacombs underneath the manor. Did you now? Might I see it? It seems self-contained, only 2 entrances, both that connect to the greater grounds. No hidden ways out of there. I had hoped one path at least led to a wider complex. Thank you for showing me this, my child. What do you make of this? What else do you expect me to say other than somebody has recently died? My condolences, etc. to Miss Barbosa. Nothing. Can you tell me anything about fetters? Well, typically they are manacles used to restrain one around the feet. But given where we are, I suspect you mean it in the more esoteric sense, in which case it is a term used to describe what anchors a spirit to a place or person. This manor houses many specters, most likely trapped by the events that led to their death. Perhaps they are fettered to the building or land. Perhaps something else keeps them trapped here.
I'll take my leave, Father.
Go with God, my child.
Alright, so he's not getting me anywhere, but he is freaking weird. Alright, well, we'll just save next to him, and we'll resume with his beautiful face next time. But yeah, making some good progress here. Definitely getting close to the end. That was like... Yeah, actually, that was only like 2.5 hours, I think I killed. So, yeah. Maybe beating this next stream, if not definitely the one after next. I have until 9 p.m. Yeah, I'll have to see how quickly things get moving. So I would say next stream or the one after the my money's 2 more sessions. Yeah, you could be right. You definitely could be right. But yeah, good progress made. I have 4 people that I'm close to wrapping up. Very frustrating that I haven't been able to like protect anyone the past couple streams, but hopefully it will all fall in place now that I have more keys and more places to search. But yeah, probably 2 more streams. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. We'll solve the mystery and save everyone, maybe. But yeah, this was interesting. Thank you guys for coming out. I'll catch you all next Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern, for more mysteries. Have a good night, guys.